Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
And I'm very happy to have you here with me as we hear about...
We watching the
Oh, not this.
Aetherwaves last night? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest Manta Queen I ever saw.
Oh, no fooling? I'm gonna have to catch that one for myself.
Surprise. Did he say surprise? I think he said surprise. He said surprise. Surprise is the best word. So, we're gonna take all of this because we might be doing some upgrades in the near future. Can I just take all? That's much better. Are we doing some upgrades in the near future?
Please do not leave items lying about the cargo hold.
Yes, Ada, I know. It's the whole thing. Also, I need to... Yes, because last episode we increased or improved our assault rifle ultra over here by a lot. But if I tinker with it... No. What? No. Modify. That's the one. Modify, tinker. It's all the same words, really. Does it not have any mods right now? Extra critical damage on the barrel. So we have over here, for minus firing noise, for critical damage, this is what do we have right now. Ranged weapon spread and ranged weapon sway. I don't like that much. Rate of fire, no, don't need that. And then over here, what else do we have? Oh, come on. We have a magnum and then no sight. Modify. That's how that works. This interface is really not great. Oh my god. It's because it's for a controller, and you can't ever make good interfaces for controllers. I mean, you can... It's good interface in regards to, you know, you do the best that you can with a controller, but you can do so much better things. Because with a mouse and keyboard, you can make websites, and the interface can become a website. And I say that because I make websites. And I ramble about things, and I forget what oh, magazine size. Actually, that is pretty good. What else do we have? No, over here. We have magazine size, we have, N-ray, nope, don't want that, type shock, type corrosion, type plasma, it's just bad things in general, okay. Extendo sight, we have weapon range increased, ranged weapon spread decreased, super scoper applies a 6x zoom scope to the weapon, that's an interesting thing, and, post armor damage dealt, what? Improves the damage dealt after armor penetration. That sounds like a thing that you would want to do. It also sounds like the only upgrade I have there for that. I will also tinker with some of my my other weapons. Not that I use them all that much, to be honest. It's only the sawed-off shotgun, and I don't use them all that much. I really should. Anyway, we're good. I like the assault rifle. We're gonna stick with the assault rifle. We have missions to do, ankles to unbreak. And we're never unbreaking our ankles. We're going to Monarch. I don't actually know where we're supposed to go here. Well, I know exactly where we're supposed to go. In Monarch. To the warning. To the bad things. Because that's how I fast travel.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Thank you. I'll see you in a... I don't know how long it's gonna take. Ooh, this is for a mission, though. This is for Nyoka. I think. Is it? No, it's for Ellie. Yep. So we got the right people. That was what I was considering. Yeah, and Fallbrook. I meant to say Fallbrook because I thought it was there. I mixed Fallbrook with a city right up north, but I wasn't mixing it up. It is this one, the insurance office of whatever the name of the company was that we found in Halcyon. Oh, not Halcyon, in the other place that I forget the name of.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Let's do this!
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Just as she says that. Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So, how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead.
Oh.
If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
That sounds like a really bad policy. Not just because it's dumb, because that's not how real life works. But it also allows for loopholes like what is about to happen. Marilyn Fenhill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
So how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Right. I'm gonna wink.
I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormality coverage.
You'll do this, or you'll be getting that ocular abnormality coverage yourself. Let's just put it like that.
Please. My policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well.
It's not too bad.
I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
I think she will. Need to get lamps like these, by the way. They're not that expensive. They just look cool. Put them on a dimmer and you got yourself a nice looking thing. Either that or I get plants. One or the other. Parvati, what? I think Parvati would like the lamps. Ellie.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
No mention whatsoever about how disgusting that whole thing was from her parents' side. How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
That voice just now that she said, or that line just now, made me... I think I know her voice actress. And I didn't think of who she is for a while, but I think I know her. And I'm trying... I don't know. What are you going to do with all those... No, actually, I really am curious about how she feels about her parents. Because she really has been avoiding that. Cut to the chase, Ellie.
Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee.
I'm not really sure what I said. I'm not sure what that meant. I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
No, don't give me the wrinkles. We're crewmates. That means we look out for each other.
I always thought it meant we get used to the smell of each other's dirty socks. But you really do see a rosier version of things, huh?
We're better off when we're part of a team. We can't make it out here alone.
Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently. Still, maybe you've got a point.
Survivors.
Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours.
What's the...
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Survivor's bias, I believe, is what she is absolutely being a victim of. She says, I have a few years of that tells me otherwise. In things like, you know, such grand truisms. This is not really a truism. The word escapes me at the moment, but there's a word for this. Like, whatever. In grand maxima, whatever. Words like this. You can't really look at yourself and your own experience because, of course, I made the claim. I'm making a claim for everybody. When I say we, I mean we as people, of course. And when I'm making a claim for everybody, I need to look at what happens with everybody. Now, immediately, of course, she very much is the case that, like, this is very much in character, but she's saying, I have a few years of experience that tells me otherwise. Yeah, that's survivor's bias. Because of all the other people who don't have those years of experience because they didn't make it. And yeah, individual cases always evade some individual cases always will evade the rules, or rules, I suppose, not really rules, but sort of principles. But wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh? I'm gonna say.
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Actually, I want to go back to that, because that is an interesting code to have. She sort of did that. She sort of talked about this, but there's two ways that I can see that she could have that code, and I'll ramble about that in a little bit. So you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. Huh. Yeah. So she's saying here, she's taking what I would think is the most in-character approach from not wanting to be indebted to other people. There is another way of looking at it, which is more or less what Parvati is, in where, as far as I understand her, she doesn't necessarily like to rely on other people's help. Maybe? I don't know. Which is sort of like that a little bit as well. I may be reading too much into her character when I say that, by the way. Anyway, into Parvati's character. I want to talk about something else, although I don't really.
Something on your mind?
I don't think so. No. Well, we did it, and we got a level up, which I will proceed to level up. We have maximum long guns, which is very nice. We have a lot of hack. We have a little bit of sneak. We have maximum lockpick. Do I really want maximum hack? I don't really. We got some... oh, yeah. I probably want lie and things. Probably want these, to be honest. And intimidate. I mean, if I'm going to stick with Ellie, might as well get all the lie that I can get. Also, that gave me a thing. Terrified creature movement speed minus 30%. And that's just a good thing in general. Moving on then. Next mission. Got tasks. Send Minister Clark's message. Minister Clark has a message for the Earth Directorate. That's not the United Earth Directorate. Because that would be another franchise altogether. And we need to go not to the landing pad, to the interior. That's the one. And maybe get to hear about some ether waves or ether. I never know how to pronounce that word.
A reminder to all crew members. There is only one toilet on the ship.
Just use the sink. I was gonna say another thing. Don't worry about it.
Hey, should've get off the pot, damn it. Are you listening in there? You can't be hogging the facilities for 40 damn minutes. You ought to see Ellie. You got a condition or something.
Nyoka?
Hey, Cap.
Do we need a new toilet? Max! Also, I opened the door.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
I better hope.
What's occupying your thoughts?
I better hope that you weren't ruminating. That was just a generic thing.
Standby for command.
We're good. We're good. Let me break my ankles and move on. To the muffled scream there. To Terra 2, Byzantium freight part. Freight? Where are we going?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We have a freight port. Byzantium freight port. Of course. The best port. Not the worst burst. Worst. That's definitely pronounced worst, isn't it? That's the joke. That's supposed to be the joke. Where are we supposed to go? Acropolis District. This sounds pretty close to the main quest. I don't want to do the main quest right now. Although we have been here. HHC building. Oh, right. This is the mission. Minister Clark, of course. I gave him the package or the parcel. I think it was a parcel. And now, where the heck?
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Oh.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this.
They will stop at nothing. Will indeed. However, I don't think I can go up there. Excuse me. May I pass? Nope. Hi.
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is, repaired.
The retirement district is repaired. Yeah, that is broken. Okay, so we need to go up there later. Halcyon in a day. Alonso explained that the tour... There's a tour? How did I not do that? Alonso, if I remember correctly, is somebody out here. I don't remember correctly. I literally do not recall. It's actually in the map, so... Let's go to the Prosperity Plaza. No rest for the depraved is the name of that thing. Oh. Right. Alonso explained that the tour consists of looking at a series of beacons. I sort of forgot about this because who cares about the beacons?
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows, rated the 3rd most impressive in Halcyon.
I suppose that's my next objective. Wait, Emerald Vale Beacon? Oh, that's why I forgot about it. Really? Well, because I'm not gonna do the clothing one.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
I am very sorry to bother people.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yeah, we need to move on with this and not talk about it. I'm not gonna damage anything. This quest is gonna take us all over the place, and I am not too keen on it, to be honest. Because of this. However, we have been here many times. Let's see what happens when I just leg it. Because, of course, we're going to get a lot of bandits over here. They tend to exist. This place was full of mines. They still might have some mines that I didn't clear out. Speaking of which, there was one over there on the floor. Wow, this is difficult. Yeah, but what I was going to say is I'm not going to do the clothing quest. And maybe I should, but nah. It's just... This one is enough. In regards to quests that sent me all over the place, this one is good enough. Yeah, because it has quest markers. That's why it's enough. So we still haven't aggroed anybody, which is interesting. There's definitely monsters over here. Big monsters.
Incoming!
We hope you enjoy your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future breadbasket of Halcyon. Take a moment to enjoy this vista with a can of Spacer's Choice Saltuna before you make your way to Mighty Scylla, Halcyon's biggest asteroid.
Well, there it is. Back to the interior. I mean, maybe I will do the clothing quest. Scylla landing pad. Let's go with that. Maybe I will do the maybe I'll do the clothing quest.
Destination reached. Scylla.
If this mission has a reward that blows me away. If that happens. If it doesn't, then it's just confirmation that probably it doesn't matter. Because this feels so generic. This is really weird. Okay, so that's the landing pad. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm over here. My dear ankles. Today I broke you again. And I will continue doing so for the foreseeable future. Love, Alex. No enemies out here, though. There were... Oh.
Scylla is our colony's busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
You say our last stop, not our next stop. I do enjoy a good last stop. Give me all the last stop. Let's do this. Also, I almost died, and I definitely didn't autosave.
Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Ooh, this gotta be good. Unless it isn't. It probably isn't, because they're both sort of... eh.
Max. Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
Yes?
Aw, this is no fun anymore.
I think we heard that before. Maybe. Did I just kill myself? I did not. Let's not do that. What is that little flag on the upper left corner of the screen? Not there anymore. So, to Monarch. To the dangerous bits.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Please avoid damage.
No, I will damage. I will damage myself. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I can go to the UDL lab. We got a gate that used to be closed, but now is open. And even if it weren't open, I could open it. Although I don't know the way. Is it this way? Oh, yeah. This place is really quite something. I like how they made all the planets... Well, I say all the planets. Every area. Not necessarily, because some of them are in the same planet, but they made all the areas feel very distinct from one another while using generally similar... Oh my god! That's just bad news. All over. Please don't kill me. Yes. While using the same art style, largely speaking. But there's... Oh, this might be... Oh, look at him! He was terrified, so he was super slow. Huh. Good stuff. But at the expense... I will say at the expense of... intro-level diversity, because... This level is way too big for what it is. Please don't set yourself on fire. And so basically it feels the same.
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello to the local settlers. We hope you've enjoyed this guided tour across the wonders of Halcyon. Please return to the Bureau of Exploration for a special prize.
It better be special, although it probably isn't. Interior. Right there. And it's also the end of the episode, so we're gonna need to see if it is special in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!